Right, so the Ottawa Run for Palestine, a charity 2K walk, 5K and 10K run is taking place Sunday, September 24th. To talk about this amazing event, we have Dr. Habib Khoury. Nice to see you.
Hi, nice seeing you too.
You're doing well?
Doing great, thank you.
Good.
Great
to have you here, and the very lovely Deniana Joudeh. I totally said that wrong, didn't I, right? But a beautiful name.
Thank
beautiful
you.
dress as well.
Thank you. This is straight from Palestine.
Oh, wow, that's wonderful.
Thank you.
Habib, how many years has this event been taking place?
This year will be the third one.
Okay.
So it's an annual run. The first 2 years we held the run at the Aviation Museum.
Okay.
And this year we're going to be holding the run out of City Hall to Daz Lake and back.
Okay.
And we're hoping that we continue with this run on a yearly basis. It's a charity run that raises great funds to great organizations and causes.
Why did you decide to change the route this year, or the location?
We just wanted to, as we grow, we wanted something that's more accessible to people along the transit lines, and we wanted something that will give the run a little bit more exposure as we, include more and more local charities, so that we can reach out to, more numbers and raise more funds.
Okay, Deniana, so you're the volunteer team leader as well. That seems like a pretty tough task.
Yeah, it's a big task to take on. We do have about 60 volunteers that do volunteer the day of the event, and we divide them all up into different groups. So we have road closure, registration, food tent, and basically each one of those groups have the team leader. And so we are accepting volunteers as well. We have a volunteer tomorrow at the University of Ottawa University and at the Cafe Alt, at 7 p.m.
So volunteer events tomorrow taking place to get people on board, is what you're saying?
Exactly, yes.
And it's more of it's more of an opportunity for us to go over the roles of the tasks and make sure that everybody has their kind of area that they're going to be responsible for.
Yeah.
It's to streamline basically the volunteer base and make sure we coordinate with the volunteer leaders as well to run the event smoothly on the 24th.
What is your objective to holding a run like this?
Our objective was twofold. Obviously, there is the physical and social objective to get people more involved in a healthy activity, and also at the same time like more of a social network, community building activity together. But at the same time, obviously, it's the cause that's behind it. Our target was, when we started this, the refugees who live in Gaza, and the Palestinian children who undergo a lot of the focus of our run, which is the post-traumatic stress disorder. And because they are refugees, and usually you associate that with running, some sort of a running, you run away away from fear, you run away towards safety and shelter. We wanted to have a symbolic solidarity movement that we are running with you. You don't have to be afraid. We're going to be supporting you and raise fund for you to make your living conditions better. So that was the symbolic thing behind the run itself, and we wanted to focus on children, so we carried that focus with us over the past 2 years. And this year we decided to give back to the local community. Everybody was very supportive in Ottawa. So we have CHIO on board. We're raising funds for CHIO as well, for their mental health program for children as well. So we remain faithful to our the children population, but at the same time we found similarities in giving back to the mental health cause, which in a lot of places around the world you'll find it an underserviced segment of the medical health system, and we're trying to reach out to that.
Good.
We raised more than $75,000 the first 2 years for UNRWA, which is the main recipient of our funds for the community mental health program, which provide a lot of counseling for children, a lot of supportive programs to help them cope with the stresses. And this year we're hoping that we match the typical $25,000 to $40,000 per year to split between those charities.
Okay, so Deniana, how many people have come out the first 2 years?
The first 2 years we have about 1,000 total so far, and this year we're expecting about the same. We do have a larger location this year, so we're expecting a lot more attendees, and also we're in the middle of downtown, so it would also attract a lot more people to come in. We're expecting more students this year, more people to come in from out of town, and
Okay.
hopefully.
So what is the plan for the day then? I mean, what time would you set up registration?
Setup usually takes part in phases. We will go Friday to do part of the setup, Saturday most of the setup, and then usually we are on location at 6 a.m. In the morning of the run to take care of the most important area, which is the registration area. We have a lot of we have online registration, and we need to coordinate between that and basically the on-site registration. 8 o'clock, we're asking people to be present to hand them their race packages, and at the same time to register people on site. The road closures are between 9 and 1. We hope to start the run at 10 o'clock. Usually we wrap things around 12 o'clock. There's a medal ceremony. We give participants, everybody who participates, in a participant medal. We give the 3 top runners in each category, children, women, and men, medals. This year we're going towards trophies, so that's another change we're doing this year.
How do you get one of those fancy T-shirts?
Free T-shirts are given at the time of the registration or on-site registration, and I have yours right here.
Oh, really?
And also a medal. It's usually we give to our donors and sponsors and people who support us. And as a token for appreciation for this interview, it says thank you for your generous support and unmatched contribution.
That's
so
beautiful.
That would be for you, and hopefully you can physically participate and be with us during that run.
Thank you.
On the
Well,
24th.
it definitely looks like a lot of fun, and of course happening at Ottawa City Hall, Ottawa Run for Palestine. And
lots of activities for children, if I might add. We have a kids area, lots of traditional Palestinian food, the kebabs and the maklubas and the drinks and the knaf and the
just about everything you can imagine.
So there's a lot of live music, lively thobes like these.
Thank you. Dr. Khoury, thank you very much, and Deniana, thank you very much for being here, and best of luck this weekend.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. And we have more daytime coming up. Recovery Day Ottawa is happening soon. We'll have all the details next.